What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the culture, y'all. It's your girl Danica coming at you with another all things hair video. Just wanted to do a quick video on my wash day routine and just some of the steps that I take and when I'm washing my hair and preparing it and styling it, and also how I achieve what I call this wash and go puff. That's what I call it. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, please stay tuned for the tutorial, which is coming up next. So I just want to forewarn you, some of my footage is a little blurry because I didn't realize that I was a little out of focus, so please excuse that. I really need to invest in an actual camera where I can see what I look like while I'm videoing or filming myself. So please excuse, some of the footage that's a little bit blurry, but hopefully you can get the content, get the meaning, and just see my process and how I do my hair. Now, you're not going to see me actually washing my hair. I wash my hair off camera, but I just show you, my whole routine. Once I wash it, my deep conditioning, and after I rinse out the deep conditioner, and how I go through and do my moisturizing process, and then you'll see how I achieve this look. So thanks for tuning in, and until the next time, deuces.
What's up, Mobley Culture? All right, here I am getting ready to get into this wash day. Using my favorite shampoo, Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil, and then my favorite rinse out conditioner is the Raw Shea Moisture rinse out conditioner. And I just washed my hair off camera, and here I am after I've washed and rinsed out my leave-in, or not my leave-in, but my rinse out conditioner. I always wrap my hair up in a t-shirt rather than a towel because from what I understand, wrapping your hair up in a towel can cause some breakage and things like that. So I always use a t-shirt now, just a regular old t-shirt that, you used to wear and don't wear no more. I have so many of them now, I collect them, it seems. But what I do for my next step in my wash day process of preparing to deep condition my hair. So I just section my hair in 4 sections and put 3 of the sections away to try to keep some of that moisture in my hair, because you don't want to put deep conditioner on dry hair. So if your hair tends to dry fast, just spray it with some water before you put your deep conditioner on to re-moisturize it. But I just, section it off, wrap it up, and put some clips in it, and proceed to applying the deep conditioner. And the deep conditioner that I'm using is the TGIN Honey Miracle Mask. One of my favorites. I've been using this deep conditioner for, I think, going on 5 years now. It's really, really good. Really moisturizes your hair, softens your hair. It's just some really good stuff, and it smells wonderful. And it goes on really, really nicely. It's a lot of slip. It's more of a looser consistency. It's not a thick deep conditioner, but it's just really a really nice deep conditioner. One of my favorites. I never ever allow myself to run out. When I start getting low, I'll go ahead and buy another one, because I never want to be without this particular deep conditioner. But as you see, I just make sure I distribute the deep conditioner all over as much as possible. Try to get it on all the strands from roots to end. And then I take my Felicia Leatherwood brush and just brush it through like so. And then I twist it up and move on to the next section. Alright, so I have applied the deep conditioner to all 4 sections, and I'm just going to let that sit for about 30 minutes. I put my plastic cap on, and then I never mind my big old hole. My head is a little too big for this plastic cap, but anyway, put my plastic cap on, and then I use my cordless heated cap that you can warm up in the microwave. I just throw it in the microwave for about 1 minute and 20 seconds, and set it on my head, and left that deep conditioner in for about 30 minutes, made me a grilled cheese sandwich, and here I am preparing to rinse the deep conditioner out after my 30 minutes, and I just rinse it out and proceed with the next step in my wash day routine. Okay, the deep conditioner has been rinsed out. Once again, I wrap my hair back up in that t-shirt, and the next step in my process is to moisturize. And so again, I section my hair in 4 sections, clipping away 3 of them, and then starting on the front section. And what I typically do is use aloe vera gel, oil, a leave-in, and then most of the time a cream, depending on what leave-in I use. So here I am, just putting my hair away in the 4 sections, and then I'm going to start with the aloe vera gel, which is aloe vera gel. I bought this particular gel on Amazon. I'm not sure what the brand is, but it's all natural aloe vera gel, and I just like to use it as an extra layer of moisture, and it's good for scalp health as well. And there's the aloe vera gel. I'm sorry you can't see the label too clear. As you see, my frame is kind of out of focus, but we gon' work through this. So I'm just applying the aloe vera gel to my hair. Next, I'll put an oil on, but I am out of my Jamaican black castor oil that I normally use. So in its place, I used the Texture ID hair serum, and it works pretty good as a substitute for my oil. There's the Texture ID hair serum there. It's supposed to, help moisturize your hair and help tame frizz and all that good stuff. So I just go ahead and use that as my substitute until I go purchase more of my Jamaican mango and lime peppermint Jamaican black castor oil. So I apply that to my hair, and then after that I apply my leave-in conditioner. And the leave-in I'm using is Camille Rose coconut water leave-in. As you can see, I just said my favorite. It is one of my favorite leave-ins. The consistency of it's more of a lighter consistency, but it really moisturizes your hair, and you can feel that conditioner on your hair when you apply it. It's really, really good. It smells wonderful, and it's just a really good leave-in conditioner. It's another one that I make sure I keep in my stash. So I just work that through, grab my bleached leatherwood brush again and brush it through. Make sure everything is distributed evenly. And then you see those curls popping. Look at those pretty curls. All right, then I just twist it up and move on to the next section. All right, all 4 sections have been moisturized, so I just take the twist back out and go ahead and prepare to style my hair. And once again, I'm going to be doing what I call my wash and go puff, because I cannot do a full-fledged wash and go because I don't like the way the front of my hair looks, because my curls are so loose in the front. So I improvised and do a wash and go puff, and that is my puff cuff. That's what I use to secure my hair and hold my hair in the top puff. And I grab my Felicia Leatherwood brush again, and before I start, I add a little more cream. I use a Camille Rose aloe with butter gel. Run that through my hair real quick. Add an extra layer of moisture. Get it all prepped and ready to be put up in the puff. Okay, and now here it goes. I just take that Felicia Leatherwood brush and start brushing my hair forward to get it all pulled to the front and top of my head. This is like the hardest part of this style, is trying to get it all brushed up into the top of my head, and at the same time trying to detangle it somewhat. So I just brush through it, and I like using this brush because it's a good detangling brush, and it really gets through the hair pretty good. So this is a really good brush to use for detangling, in my opinion. It's really good for thick hair. I consider myself to have medium thickness of hair, but it just works really well with getting my hair brushed up to the top of my head and getting it ready to put into that puff cuff. So I got it put up and grab my gel, of course. Can't do this style without your wet line. So I add some wet line gel to all the back, the side, the front. Make sure all those hairs get sleek and laid down, all them flyaway hairs, and make sure I've used plenty of gel to keep this style secure, because I typically wear my hair in one style for a week, so I make sure I put plenty of gel in there. But it don't matter how much gel I put in there. To me, it don't last long enough. Anyway, I just continue to add more gel to the front, the sides. It has to be sleek. You cannot have a good puff without it being nice and sleek and smooth. So I just smooth it in with the bristle brush. Again, making sure everything's nice and sleek. And once again, I don't do edges. I don't know how to do them, and I think I'm too old for them. So I just make sure my edges lay flat. One more run through the Felicia Leatherwood. And now it's time to put the puff cuff in. This hairstyle really works my arms. So this puff cuff is it's relatively easy to use. You just, wrap it around your hair and secure it, and that's about it. But sometimes this happens. I think I got it all in there secure, and I leave a chunk of hair out. So we just start again. And what I like about the puff cuff is that you don't end up with a headache. I've used other methods, like I've used wide elastic bands to put my hair up in a puff, but I find that the elastic bands are too tight and it pulls on my edges and it gives me headaches. So I discovered the puff cuff, and it's really nice because it doesn't pull your hair at all, but it keeps it nice and secure, and it keeps the style for the whole week for me. So I really like the puff cuff. So as you can see, I finally got my hair up, and the next step in the process is to section my hair off and apply my gel to my hair to do my wash and go puff. Now for an extra layer of protection, again, making sure I have good hold, I use the Shine Jam as well. Apply that around the whole perimeter of my hair, front, back, and side. I really like the Shine Jam too. Add some shine to your hair as well as hold. And then once I put the Shine Jam on, I go ahead and wrap that part of my hair up with a scarf to make sure all those hairs stay in place. After I brush it through real quick one more time. I'll go ahead and add my scarf to secure it in place and to keep everything in place. Make sure all those hairs stay sleek sure I pull the top of my hair out. Now get to work. I section my hair in a couple sections and just take it, one section at a time. I do one big section, then I do subsections as I prepare to apply the gel for the wash and go puff. So this first little section, I just brushed through it with a Felicia Leatherwood, and again, I apologize for this being out of frame, but I just brushed through it to detangle with Felicia Leatherwood brush. And then my gel is the Naturalicious Defining Gel, and this gel is wonderful. I mean, it really defines your hair, and it says it's a soft hold, but I guess maybe I use too much because this gel stays pretty hard and crunchy on your hair for a while, which I don't mind the crunch. Some people don't like the crunch, but I love the crunch. But I just apply it to that section, and I usually start from the ends and work my way down to the root, and I just rub that in really, really good. And then I use the dimming brush to brush through it and to help define the curls. I just run it through and then just slowly pull the hair through to define the curls. And that's it. And then I move on to the next section and do the same steps. Kind of, detangle it, make sure it's detangled. Apply the defining gel by Naturalicious real good. Work it through. And I don't think you can use too much gel. I think the more gel, the better, because it's going to hold your hair and keep your curls intact. And then just pull or brush through with a dimming brush. Dimming brush is good for defining your curls, so that's what I used to do this wash and go puff. And just pull it through, and there's my curls. And then I just move on to the next section and go section by section until it's all done. Now just to show you the process in the front view, once again detangle with the Felicia Leatherwood, apply the Naturalicious gel, which I talked about this gel in my favorite hair care products video, so go check that out. But apply that gel to the section real good, and then pull through that gel with the Denman brush, and here's a slow motion view of that. You're gonna see how those curls just clump and pop. And there it is. So just try to give you an up close and personal look at the curls and how it's coming out. One section done, one half done, one half to go. Now, I thought I did footage of the whole entire finished look, but I discovered that I did not record myself at the end. So thank you all for watching. Until the next time, deuces, y'all.